chugga 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 chugga. All aboard your tech news, games, and deals caboose. We have some Dreams PS4 Creator Beta to go over, and you can create a bunch of different stuff. And then we have some DLC stuff from Resident Evil 2 post-content, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider, plus some Battle Royale stuff to go over. So let's start off with Dreams Creation Beta. Some people are breaking the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement, where you're not supposed to be sharing any video. But basically this game is a really unique style game where you can basically create mini games yourself or just full-on games. So right here they're actually doing a little live stream, and this whole level was created in about 2 days. So they designed everything from the rocks to the snows, it looks like, to the actual snowfall. And then they also added in actually a mini game element. While they were creating it, they decided to add in these little statues they created, and you have to find 12. So they made a cool little wintry design, and then they made it into an actual discovery thing. And then there's a bunch of other different things you can create and do with this game. And here's just one of them. Different kind of unique style experiences, some city style stuff. Sky's the limit. So this game seems really complicated, but then you kind of just think that, oh, you can play other people's levels. So even if you're not into super creation stuff yourself, like actual design and gaming stuff, then you can just try other people's creations. So this game is getting pretty hyped. And the big news is this right here. This is the PT from Hideo Kojima. So basically this is a player thing from Silent Hills, a playable teaser, and they did a first-person style remake. So this is all designed in beta, in Dreams Beta. So they created everything from the walls to the lights and everything. So pretty interesting. And again, this wasn't supposed to be shared. The creators asked them to take it down, but it's been up for almost 4 days now. So really interesting there. Well, not super interesting about it being released when it's not supposed to, but. And then we have another one, is Dead Space. So they designed this whole little thing, and you can see some of the Dreams Creator style effects up here, but it looks pretty realistic with whatever pixelation, Twitter style stuff going on. So pretty interesting. And if you're in the beta, don't be sharing the stuff, but it is out there, so you can check some of the crazy creations they've put out. So Sony, PlayStation, I believe, don't really want the stuff being shared right now, and the game's again in beta. So they're still designing everything. They're trying to get it so that it can be published and people can start sharing designs, but you're gonna have to wait a little while for that. And next up we have some Resident Evil 2 news. So there is this is the remake. They're adding new content already, basically. So the new mode is the Ghost Survivals, which was announced at a broadcast event in Tokyo. And at the panel, they revealed this new mode. And basically, it's going to be a future mode that adds randomized events, and as well as an in-game shop without microtransactions, but points you can earn. So you can get stuff from there. And it's going to be like a replayable, randomized style mode. And again, it's going to be replayable and just a random rogue style mode, but we're not super sure on the actual details. There wasn't any trailers given. It was just kind of the name and a little bit of a description of what was going on. So interesting new content will be coming after you beat the game in just a couple days it comes out. So get ready for that. And then no date again for this, the Ghost Survivals new content mode. So interesting to see stuff post-launch already, basically. And then we have the classic 98 costume announced as a DLC for Resident Evil 2. So previously, one of the comments mentions we already saw some of the costume. This is a pixelated version from the 98 classic, basically. But now we're seeing actual avatar characters be pixelated as well as playable characters. So the classic 98 costumes will be, it looks like in Japan you can get them at launch, and then everyone else will be able to get them for free on March 22nd is what the article seems to mention. And then here's a brief clip of it actually being shown, and you get the pretty pixelated 32-bit style character if you want to run around with a cool avatar. So here's the actual comment saying, update your title. The classic costumes were announced for the game ages ago. This news is for the 32-bit character models. So some cool little character stuff you can add on to Resident Evil 2. And that leads us into some more DLC stuff with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So this is the third DLC, the Nightmare. And there's a couple new things with this. You will be able to run around, explore Croft Manor, and the trial is basically the Howl of the Monkey Gods. So you'll get a new skill, the White Breath, which you kind of already saw being used on our main character. And then we also have a new outfit and a new weapon. Here is the new outfit, Scales of Q, and then new weapon, Grip of Fear. So every DLC has a new weapon, a new outfit, and a new skill. So this is the third out of 7, so there's 4 more coming. So that is coming, that launched today, so jump in to the DLC if you have the pass. So cool stuff there. And then we have some Fortnite Battle Royale news. This gets pretty cool. Tell me I already ruined it, but can you spot the other players in this screen right now? Because there is more than one, because they added this Sneaky Snowman. So this is actually an item you can pick up in-game, and you can do some crazy stuff with it, but let's go over the patch notes really quick before we get back into that. So they also added the block. This is a player's creation thing where you can submit your own designs and get featured in the actual Battle Royale map. So this time we're seeing a pyramid with some cool design, and you can go inside and explore a little bit, find out what is inside. And then there is a limited time mode with a sniper shootout, which is featuring the 2 latest weapons, the suppressed sniper rifle and the legendary scoped pistol. So cool new limited time mode with the new weapons. And then here's the Sneaky Snowman. You can use your primary, once you pick up the actual item, you can, we have it right here with a cool video from Acidic Blitz. And you can throw the item and it has 100 health and it's actually destructible, or you can right click and actually equip the item and run around as a snowman. And this stops you from shooting and building, but it gives you a 100 health shield basically. So people can't exactly tell you're a snowman unless you're moving like this, obviously. But you can basically throw a couple around you and then not move, and then it looks like you're just a snowman in a field basically. And some cool little interesting tidbits that Acidic found was that you can actually shoot people's foot while inside the costume and deal player damage. So you need to be crouched if you don't want to take any player damage, I guess. And also there's some dancing you can do on top of it, which is pretty cool if you want to run around in snowman costume and dance. And your arms do fly out, so be careful, snowman, you could get shot. And we also have other patch notes really quick to go over. They vaulted some items, the quad rocket launcher, portafort, and the grappler. So those have been vaulted. They changed some percentages for loot drop for different potions and Stormwing from 80% to 50%. They updated creative mode with these different snowman stuff, and some Save the World stuff got the Cold Chaos Week Challenge 4. So get a cool sword there. And then lastly, we have another player creation thing featured from Fortnite Twitter, and this is from Nick EH30. So 16 players actually created each level. So this is a 16 level different thing. So each one created their own different designs here, and it gets pretty intense with a giant Battle Royale style level system thing. I don't even know, but there's grass, there's snow, there's buses, and it looks pretty intense. And you can play this yourself with this code. You can enter that code while in the creation mode and check out the crazy style map. And it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And we have one last Battle Royale news with Realm Royale. This is launching into open beta on PS4 and I believe Xbox as well. And that is January 22nd today. And basically Realm Royale is a class-based battle royale, so you can pick different classes and then you can loot all the different weapons on the map and fight that way, and you get different skills you can use pertaining to your class. And then there's some mounts you can run around with, and it gets pretty intense, as well as PlayStation Plus members get the new second season battle pass for free if you're paying for the subscription PlayStation Plus. So a little bonus there for PlayStation members. So that is your game news. And we have Lulu saying, I want to be a snowman. If you want to jump into Fortnite, you can go do that right now. So what are you waiting for? We're running out of winter time. And we have another episode today at 3 p.m. Pacific. This was your noon extra news episode With that, we will sign off. Pew 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 pew.